Hello, my revivers. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I hope that you are loving on you on today. Yes, your girl decided to get herself prepared to do these videos for my beautiful, beautiful people, young, old, females or males. If you desire to come and watch me and you enjoy this inspiration, thank you so much. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share this channel. Okay, so today I want to talk about us queens, African-American queens, and I want to talk about the way we treat our brothers. Let's talk about it, okay? So, I'm going to be honest with you. We're talking about me. Because, see, I can always give you from my experience, and I'm not just a person talking that don't have experience in the things that I talk about, right? So, here's the thing. I remember the times when I used to go out to the club and go out to have fun and party with friends and stuff like that. I was the one that always liked to go out of town and go other places, and I loved older men. That was just something I did. I love older men. I liked a take charge, aggressive, let's be honest, more assertive, yeah, kind of like, you know, throw me up against the wall type, you know, like what I say type of dude, right? Yes, I did. That's what I was attracted to. That's what, you know, made me feel some type of way. We ain't gonna talk about it. But anywho, so all of those men that I dated that were like that were weak individuals. Weak mentally, weak emotionally. Yeah, physically, they can subdue me, overpower me, and all those things, which shouldn't even be something that was a part of the equation. Why? Because we were in a relationship, and a king should treat his queen with respect, honor, and vice versa. And so it shouldn't get to be physical, so we can see who's stronger between a man and a woman. Women, I don't care how strong you are, how big you are, it's just something you should not put yourself into, because you just don't know the strength of a man, even if he is big, when he gets angry or upset. And sometimes we can do things to make them upset and angry. Let's rewind though. But it does not excuse anyone putting their hands on you. You get what I'm saying? If it's getting to that point, then you need to reevaluate the situation. Been there, done that, trust me. And I got marks to prove it. So what I'm saying is this. We'll say, boy, bye, I go ill. No, you know, we tend to be attracted to what we are void of. Do I need to say that again? We tend to be attracted to what we are missing. Let me break it down even easier for you. We tend to be attracted to what we are missing, what is void in our life, what we yearned for in some way, shape, or form. And the crazy part is, it's a mental thing that stems from your childhood. It stems from what you miss and what you lack as a child. And to you, you think you know what you want, you got it going on, you know, you're the strong woman and all those great things, right? But then at the end of the day, excuse me, it's kind of irritating me. Then at the end of the day, you have to say to yourself, why do I keep choosing these type of men? We're not saying you're not mature. We're not saying you're not a grown woman. We're not saying that you've been through some things and you know what you want. But what I am saying is that I forgot to take that makeup off my hand. So that's not it's actually makeup, and gotta get it off. What I'm saying is, guys, your choices in life, period, the way you move forward with things, the way you take things on, the way you see things, everybody has their own paradigm. And what that is the way people view things, the way people see things. And you will hear me say a lot, I talk about having two people, and I always use this scenario. Two people, they both end up getting a illness or something that they could not control, like cancer or something like that, right? And you got one who looks at it like, oh, if other people can beat this, I know this got to go. I know I can beat it too. But then you have the other one, woe is me, why me? I can't take it. It's going to take me out. This is too much for me. I can't. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? They can both be single dads, single moms, single whoever, with children, you know, doing their thing by themselves. I mean, let's just say that their situation is completely the same. The actual make of their situation. Same age, same education status, same amount of money that they're creating and making for their family to take care of their family, same amount of children. Let's just say they are like on that level playing field, but then this comes. It does not matter what you have going on around you. This inside has a lot to do with what happens around you. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't have billionaires and millionaires committing suicide because that was just the perfect time to do it. It's something going on inside that money cannot buy, money cannot change. Something going on inside that they're missing that money can't buy. Something going on inside that money cannot change. First of all, well, it might get you a nice therapist, but you have to get out of denial and know that I need to do better. I'm talking about me. I had to realize, because at one point I used to think my husband was kind of soft. I used to think that my husband was too nice, you know? Why? Because I came out of 2 back-to-back abusive relationships. I'm talking abusive. I'm talking bad abusive. I'm talking like your girl had to rethink some things and figure out what she wanted to do, or was my kids more important? You see what I'm saying? Not for me, but for, I was tired. You ain't gonna beat me no more. You ain't gonna do this, or you ain't gonna whatever no more type of thing. Read between the lines. But anywho, so thank God for my kids, because I think if they weren't here, then it wouldn't been nothing else that would have made me think different. So anywho, so y'all know I'm animated. So if you first see me, I'm like, oh wow, this lady's crazy. No, I'm just real animated. But anywho, and I want to say that because of those things, and because of the fact that money can't change everything, you have to come out of denial. You have to come out of denial. Okay, you have to come out of that, because when you come out of denial, then you can say, okay, self gonna say, listen, we need to figure out what is best for us. What can we do to make the situation better? That way we don't have to come back here again and see ourselves in the same situation, wondering how did we get here again. Now, let's go back to the thinking, the paradigm. I found that as a woman, I am aggressive, I am assertive, I am also very outspoken, and if I feel strongly about something, it's hard for someone to get me to change my mind. So with that being said, I had to realize that, and I'm still learning this, and you need to realize this. If you're listening to me, and I've said this to my revivers on my other channel, on the radio show, and all of the above, I am not my husband. My husband is not me. You are not your spouse. Your spouse is not you. You're not your fiance. Your fiance is not you. We were not raised the same by the same parents. We did not grow up the same. So I always have to consider myself when I think about the things that irritate me, aggravate me, or make me sometimes want to give up on a marriage. Let's be real. So with that being said, I have to say to myself, I'm not perfect, right? I can't expect this person to be extra excited about things or feel a certain way that I feel when things happen to me. You know how you're like, oh, they don't seem like they like it. They don't seem like they're excited. They don't seem like this. You kind of judge the situation according to how you would act. I want you, if you're hearing my voice today, to realize I am me and they are them. Say it. I am me and they are them. I cannot change a person. If the person has change in them, they're going to change for the better because they want to elevate themselves, period. But you cannot change someone. So either you're going to go through the ride, figure it out, try to better yourself, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of stuff about you that your spouse may not like. So what I started to do was look at the situation more on a, okay, what can I do to not look at his actually good attributes as being weak? I don't look at them as being weak anymore, but in the beginning, I'm talking about early, like first year or so, I used to say that because it was different. it was like when I wanted to go out, he wasn't all over me. Where you going? Who you with? He wasn't that type of person. And I'm like, oh, this ninja don't care. He don't care about me. He don't even care who I'm going with. He don't care how long I'm going to be gone. He don't care about none of that. No, he's a grown man. And he told me, I remember him distinctively telling me this one time. He said, I am not your father. I do not feel like I have to be checking for everything that you do because you are grown. And I was like, okay, but he is right. So yeah. And it's the truth, ladies. We have to realize we did not marry our fathers. We cannot look for a father in a husband. You get what I'm saying? And men, you cannot look for a mother in your wife. You have to look for a mate. If you guys have issues or problems that are unresolved from the past, figure it out if it's worth it. Figure it out. Get you some counseling, get you some therapy, and try to work it out. If you feel like it's not workoutable, I don't know if that's a word. I don't think it is. If you feel like it's not, then move on. Gracefully move on. And you know, we talk, my husband and I talk a lot about, you know, if we ever get to that point, or if we, you know, we talked about this in you know, in the past or whatever. And sometimes in now, you know, we've talked about it several times, meaning like during our 15 years or whatever. Just like, you know, what do you do if you feel like you don't want this no more? What is our agreement? What are we going to do, and how are we going to go about it if we feel like it's not? I am not a weak woman. He is not a weak man. I just did not, it was not something recognizable to me as a trait of a man, because all of the men I've been with were more aggressive, assertive, and all over me, jealous, and didn't want me to go nowhere, do anything, and all those things. And that's just not his style. That doesn't mean he doesn't love me. That just means that he wants me to breathe and be who I am, because he's not my dad. And ladies, do not continue looking for that. I can only speak for the ladies right now, because I am a lady, and that's what I look for. Like all up in my grill, what's up, where you going, who, what? Why? Because I yearned for that missing fatherly love that I didn't get, to know exactly what a man is supposed to be to a woman and how a man is supposed to treat a woman. It wasn't, you know, as a child, and if you don't get help with it young, and you grow up with the same, you know, mental feeling or emotional feeling of needing a dad and wanting that dad or that love from that dad to tell you, no, that's not right. No, you can't wear that. You know, that's what dads say. You're not wearing that. I don't know who's going to be there, but you're not wearing that. But there are men who actually treat their women like that, and women are okay with it because you lack that. If you had a dad that treated you that way and did these special things and told you were beautiful and all this stuff, you would not be mad thinking that this man don't love you, because he's not always telling you you're beautiful. He's not always telling you these things that you're used to hearing. See, when you're not used to hearing them, you feel like that's something you're lacking. So therefore you put this burden on this man to say, you're not doing this, that, and the third. And that's, well, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand that we have to take accountability for ourselves. They can't take accountability for us. They can only take accountability for themselves. So I just wanted you guys to know, being respectful, giving you your space, not overcrowding you, being extra jealous, and wanting to know every moment where you're doing, what you're doing, and always being nice and trying to figure out what makes you happy, what makes you smile, wanting to run you bathwater, wanting to do little things that probably the other guys that were abusive and extra aggressive did not do, does not mean that they are weak. It just means that they're trying to find things to make you happy, to show you that they love you. They're in a relationship. They did not get a child or a daughter in this relationship. They got a partner. So yeah, that was just something I want to talk about, because someone talked to me, emailed me, and I said I would just do a video instead of waiting to do it for the next show, just so I can go more in depth. Being in a relationship is just that. That is your partner. You have to find ways to uplift them. They have to find ways to uplift you, and you are in this together. If there's something not right on the team, y'all figure it out. I think about football coaches. Okay, well, we got to figure it out. Let's figure it out. Okay, you weak here, I'm weak here. Okay, I'm gonna start doing this, you gonna start doing that. You want to exercise on this, I'm gonna exercise on that. You know, I'm thinking about a football team. They figure it out and they work it out and they go win. And that's the only way you can do it. Because a father and a daughter trying to win a relationship, that's kind of backwards, and that don't sit well with me. So you guys know what I mean. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to stick to your script because you are the best at it. And I will see you guys later, gators.